Welcome. Thanks for all the new subscribers. And we have a new guest for you today with a really common kind of thing that's happened to her. And so I hope you'll find it insightful and hopeful too. So this is Robyn.
Hi.
Glad you were able to make it today.
Me too.
And what are you hoping we can help you with?
Yeah. So I had a hysterectomy about 2.5 years ago. And ever since then, I've had a lot of pain in my abdominal area and even like in my upper thigh, pelvic area. So
is it keeping you from working out? Or?
Yeah, my core, it's harder to do the core work and yoga, like the kind of more rigorous yoga that I would do.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I find that it definitely, there's like a pulling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's kind of nice is that she hasn't had anything else that's happened to her, so we don't have to worry about confounding accidents or other surgery, other things. So it should be pretty straightforward, so you can follow along and watch how we see how it's impacted her, but then also hopefully we'll be able to change it. Yeah. So I'm Kara Lindell. I'm the founder of the Bridging Institute and the Bridging Technique, and it comes from my background as a systems engineer and a movement specialist. So we look at how the micro movements of your body just flow and transition, and then to change them, we're just supporting and guiding them using some physics of the body to let you be once again moving confidently and easily. So to start off, we're going to just check and see how symmetric your movement is standing up and then sitting down, and then we'll look at how core and probably legs, but we'll check everything.
Okay.
Everything's working together. So just stand. I'm going to reach around and just going to move you a little bit in different directions. You don't need to do anything, and you don't need to help. Okay, so I'm just, and I won't knock you over. Oh, so that's interesting. So that's not a smooth glide to the right. It kind of catches right about her hip. And compared to this. And then does she turn? Yes, that's nice. Okay, those are nice.
Okay.
And then just a little forward and back. And it's a very subtle thing, but she kind of folds a little bit to go forward instead of just moving forward completely from the feet. So, yeah, there is a little something going on down between.
I love that you know these things.
I'll sit down.
Okay.
As we're finding with stuff on your right side, sometimes it's hidden in plain sight, and we just have to find what to look for. So I'm going to check the same thing side to side. Okay. And again, I'm looking for symmetry. So there's to the left and back to the middle. No, you're helping. Okay. Because you moved before I did anything. And not so much to the right. And so lay down and let's kind of dig in a little bit more details.
Okay.
So we're kind of going from global to specific. So I'm just going to hold each at your ankle. I'm going to lift. No helping. Just pretend you're sleeping. What I'm looking for is just ease, and are they the same? So that feels pretty good. It almost feels like you're helping a little bit, and then do they turn? Yes. And that's actually very similar. So what about here? Right. So it doesn't turn quite as easily. Do you end up with IT band tightness?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
And so I'm not so sure it's really your IT band. It may be stuff from scars or from the procedure.
Oh, interesting.
So, we'll see.
Okay.
Bend your legs. Give them a hug. Give your knees a hug. I'm just going to roll from side to side. Well, that's interesting. It's the opposite of everything else. So it's easy going to the right, not so easy to the left. Okay. But if it's tightness on the right at the hip, it's holding up going this way. Okay, so I'm going to bring these guys back out. Click. Is that new? Okay. We think things are okay with your arms, but I'm going to do a quick check. I'm just going to wiggle. Excellent. I'm going to see if it connects to your core very nicely. Yay. And the other side, just a quick little wiggle. Yay. A little tighter, but it'll pass. I'm going to hold on to arm and leg. I'm going to roll you toward me. We're just going to go a tiny little bit.
Okay.
But it's mostly to see how do your arm and leg interconnect to your core. Okay. I am pulling. You're not moving. So, and this is already the side we're suspicious about.
Yeah.
Okay. And so let's grab this one. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
And I was actually doing less to make that happen. Okay, another thing, just to make sure we're good at your shoulders, I'm going to scoop underneath.
Okay.
Yay. Okay, and then head. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so I think all of this is good, which is excellent. So with the surgery, was it laparoscopic?
Yes.
Okay, so what we do is we're going to support the lower part of your body, because do you know what happens in laparoscopic surgery? They blow it all up.
Oh, right. That's right.
So which is how they can get all the instruments
That's
in.
right.
And so everything is all spread apart, and when it goes back, maybe it doesn't go back quite all in the same order. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a nice little peanut ball.
Okay.
Gonna put it on here, kind of give it a little hug,
Okay.
and just kind of rock back and forth and just help everything settle back into place. It's almost like jigsaw puzzle where the pieces just need to be put back into place. So, yeah, just easily going back and forth. And in a minute, I'm going to check and see if a little more movement from the left and from the right, if it's matching. But right now, I see way too much moving with your the design on your shirt.
Like with my shirt.
Yeah, because I'm barely moving in your abdomen, and there's a lot of moving in your chest. So there we go. Now chest is moving about the same as what I'm moving with your abdomen. And let's go back to just a really light. Yeah, because now there's not so much moving around here. So let's see if left side and right side are about the same. So if I push from the left, which is where you were getting more movement all along. So that's pretty nice. So just to keep it really the same, I'm going to use the same direction. So it's almost like you would be if you're kneading bread. Okay. Can you feel the difference with that?
Yes.
So, not exactly the same.
I'm like mesmerized right now.
Yeah. Okay, so the side that's tight, we're not going to fight with that.
Right.
We're going to use the side that's more open and loose to try to help it out.
Okay.
If it was laparoscopic, do you remember where the scars were?
Yeah.
It's like middle, side,
Yes.
middle, over one side? Like
It was what you just said. It was middle. It was like I still have little ones. They're all over.
So, you know what? I think I'm going to switch gears for just a second. We're just going to kind of, you can think of it like ironing, or we're just going to try to wake up all of those little scars.
Okay.
So, like kind of up here. And because they're, where they insert the tubes for the instruments, it all is traumatized. And so then it's inflamed, it has to heal, there's a little scar tissue. So that area just doesn't move. It's kind of, it's like putting a baffle through there. So then your abdomen just doesn't move. And there. And I'm going to lift your leg just to give a little, you can drop it.
Okay.
There. A little support. Oh, hips moving very nicely.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe all of this can teach this side. Oh, okay. Now relax, because this does not lift as easily. And that's the whole thing we're after. So if anything hurts of what I'm doing or feels really uncomfortable, let me know.
Okay.
That is not the name of the game. Yeah. Oh. So it's funny. The body reveals the story. This side is very different in the way that it opened. I had used your leg kind of like to pull it around and down, like not just out, but like this. So yeah, no, that's much easier to lift. So it's almost like using this to hold where the holes were and just kind of thread everything around it. Like, so, you know, the only one who knows where that instrumentation went is the surgeon, and that was 3 years ago. Okay, what I felt with you just laughing right now is that whole area just went like poof, which is good. Yeah. Oh, that moves a whole lot better. Now let's go back to what we originally checked, which is this side. So it actually doesn't move as much, but the integrity of it feels like a really nice bounce.
Yeah.
And this side, it actually has a bounce to it.
Wow.
Yay. Do they feel, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
Tell me if they feel similar.
Okay.
So here's the left. And then just so I'm as equal as I can be, here's the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they I think they feel pretty similar.
Wow.
Okay. One last thing. So I'm going to use this one again. Middle symmetry is really important to me.
Okay.
So we had stuff going on both sides. I'm just going to hold the middle and kind of help your body find a middle again. There. And I'm just going to hold the leg. Drop it. You want to help.
I do.
It is a little heavy feeling still, so there's just a little bit more. There's all kinds of interconnections between the leg and the pelvis, the leg and the abdomen. There's muscles, but there's also all the blood vessels and nerves. Like all of those end up being like threads and cables that connect between. Oh, there it goes. Sometimes it's just getting muscles from here to here to remember how to work together in a lot of different angles.
I believe that.
But you have to support what was traumatized. So, okay, relax. I'm going to hold your knee. Here we go. And these big hip angles, that's your yoga positions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, the thing we're not getting into today, which is yoga, is where your leg is behind you quite a bit.
Yeah.
So you'll have to come back another day for that.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just make sure this one is equal. Excellent. So I'm going to bring both of them up. So feet together, almost like lotus.
Yep.
Nope. Out. There
Oh,
we go.
like that, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Feel your back move. Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it move equally both ways? Yes. Very nice. Okay. So I'm going to recheck. See if the side moves. And I'm barely pulling.
Wow.
So let's try the other side and make sure they're equal. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay, that was kind of the main thing that was off. So why don't you sit up?
Okay.
And we're going to see if the movement when you're sitting is more similar. So left to right. Yeah. Actually, you don't go as far to the left, but what you do go to the right is very matched. There's turn. Oh, the turn to the right is so much more open.
Wow.
Yay. And then this is just easier. It's
Yeah.
almost, it feels like melted butter. Stand up.
Okay.
How's it feel?
I mean, I feel good.
All right. Okay, let's see if you're moving just as easily or better. Okay, so I'm not feeling the glitch that was to the right that was happening before. Okay, you turned okay before, but this is way easier. And look, you just like spin
I
like
know.
a dancer. You're kind of just boom, boom. And then forward and back. Let's see if, oh, that is so different. You're moving as a whole, forward and back. So now your
can't get
ankles and
over
feet instead of just a little bend at the
Yeah.
hip. Yay. So everybody out there, give Robyn a thumbs up. And you can also hit subscribe while you're at it. Thank you for being here.
God,
This is
thank
great.
you.
So again, it's simple surgery, but it's it's the recovery. Your body's just traumatized. So I hope you found this helpful. If you would like to be a guest on our sessions, please look in the show notes and get in touch with me. I'd love to have you. And if you'd like a session for yourself that's not on video, you're welcome to make an appointment. We're in the northern suburbs of Chicago. And often it's one session just like this. Or if there's more that's been going on, it might be a couple. So see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.